Hello, my beautiful and radiant souls, and welcome back to Cosmic Wisdom. If you are a Leo and you have found your way to this message today, I want you to know with every fiber of my being that this is no accident. This is a divine appointment. Now take a deep, cleansing breath. Settle into your space. I want to ask you a question that may have echoed in the quietest chambers of your magnificent heart for a very long time. Have you ever looked out at the world with all of its complexities and felt a deep, soul-level confusion? Have you ever wondered why individuals with a fraction of your creative fire, a sliver of your boundless dedication, and none of your awe-inspiring, generous heart seem to attract financial success with such baffling ease? Why have you a soul who is a direct conduit of the sun's own radiance, who has always given your absolute best, who has infused every project with passion and every relationship with loyalty? Why have you still felt that the ultimate financial reward, the true recognition you so deeply and rightly deserve, has remained just out of reach? The answer, my dear Leo, is not what you think. And it is so much more beautiful, so much more profound, that it will fundamentally change the way you see your entire life's journey. So before we journey together into the heart of this extraordinary cosmic news, I invite you to become a part of our growing community of light by gently pressing that subscribe button. Your presence here helps us to continue sharing this sacred wisdom with the world. You see, the universe has not been ignoring you. It has been meticulously recording a sacred karmic debt that it owes you. And the interest on this debt, compounded over years of your generosity, has reached a point of critical mass. The time for full and glorious payment has arrived. Imagine, if you will, a great cosmic ledger, a sacred book of light, where every act of pure, unadulterated generosity you have ever expressed is recorded not in ink, but in shimmering golden energy. Every time you uplifted another, celebrated their success, as if it were your own. Every time you shared your brilliant ideas without demanding credit. Every moment you led with courage and inspired a team, a family, or a friend without receiving adequate financial recognition. A deposit of pure light was made in your name. This account is not merely a metaphor, my friends. It is an energetic reality recorded in the Akashic archives of the cosmos. And the accumulated value, the sheer volume of light that is owed to you, is about to be returned to you in a way that will take your breath away. In this journey together today, I will reveal precisely why a Leo's greatest financial reward is not just coming, is breaking through the veil to manifest in your life right now. And please hear me when I say this, I am not speaking of a slow and steady improvement in your financial situation, a gentle trickle of good fortune. Oh no, that would not befit a child of the sun. I am talking about a solar flare of abundance, an explosion of prosperity, so intense, so sudden, and so divinely orchestrated that it will completely transform the landscape of your life. It will be an influx of money, of resources, of opportunities so significant that you will finally understand the sacred purpose behind every single period of financial hardship you have ever endured. It was never about scarcity, dear Leo. It was about accumulation. It was the universe building up a massive reservoir of energetic potential, preparing you for this very moment of magnificent release. For years, you have likely stood in puzzlement. You knew deep down the immense value you had to offer. Why then did golden opportunities seem to dissolve like mirages? Why did brilliant projects not yield the bountiful harvests you envisioned? Why didn't your natural God-given talent and charisma automatically translate into the wealth and security you craved? The truth is, you are being prepared for something infinitely greater than mere financial success. The universe was not just testing your integrity, my beautiful friend. It was engaged in a sacred process of purifying your radiance. It was teaching you to shine your light unconditionally, to maintain the impeccable quality of your work, your art, your love, even without the promise of an immediate reward, to continue being the brilliant, warm, life-giving sun, even when clouds seem to obscure your sky. And you, magnificent Leo, you have passed every single one of these cosmic lessons with breathtaking courage and grace. Now, it is time to graduate, and your diploma comes with the greatest financial reward a Leo can possibly imagine. Can you sense it already? That subtle hum in the atmosphere, that feeling of warmth on your skin, even on a cloudy day, that feeling that something extraordinary is moving in your direction, something that will finally make up for all the light, all the love, all the generosity you have so freely offered to the world. A Leo's greatest financial reward is never just about the money. For you, it is about recognition. It is about validation. It is about the material world finally rearranging itself to accurately reflect your true intrinsic worth. It is about finally being seen, valued, and compensated in the exact measure of the immense wealth you have always brought into other people's lives. For years, you have enriched experiences. You have elevated environments with your very presence. You have inspired projects that others were too timid to begin. You have illuminated the darkest of situations with your unwavering optimism and courage. But you have so rarely been financially rewarded in proportion to the sheer magnitude of your energetic contribution. This has created a vast karmic imbalance of light, a debt of radiance that the universe, in its infinite wisdom and its need for equilibrium, will now repay in full, and with interest. Let us imagine for a moment. What if every time you made someone laugh, truly laugh from the belly, a gold coin appeared in your pocket? What if every brilliant game-changing idea you so generously shared was instantly converted into shares of a thriving company? What if every single moment you chose to lead with your heart, to motivate with your passion, to inspire with your vision, generated a stream of passive income? The value would be immeasurable, utterly astronomical. And it is precisely this astronomical value that is about to come flooding back to you through channels and in ways that will delight and astonish you. Now, because the cosmos is both magical and mathematical, this energy will manifest in slightly different ways for each of you, depending on when your beautiful soul chose to incarnate. For my magnificent Leos, born in the first decan between July 23rd and August 1st, your energy is the purest expression of the sun. Your greatest financial reward will likely come through the belated recognition for something you created or initiated in the past. A passion project, a piece of art, a business idea you thought was long gone, will suddenly be rediscovered, resurrected, and rewarded in a way that is far grander than you ever dreamed. The seeds you planted long ago are about to yield a golden forest. For my dazzling Leos, born in the second decan between August 2nd and August 12th, your radiance is amplified by the expansive, lucky energy of Jupiter. Your abundance will manifest through breathtaking opportunities where your natural charisma, your magnetism, and your ability to connect with people will be directly and lucratively converted into profit. Think public speaking, high-level sales brand, ambassadorships, or ventures where your personality is the product. You will be paid, and paid handsomely, simply for being you. And for my powerful Leos born in the third decan between August 13th and August 27th, your solar fire is infused with the bold, assertive energy of Mars. Your reward will come through dynamic partnerships and leadership roles where your courage and your decisive action will finally be valued at the executive top-tier financial level you have always deserved. You will be sought out to lead, to take charge, and to build empires, and your compensation will reflect the immense responsibility you so capably handle. But what every single one of you will experience, the golden thread that unites all Leos in this cosmic event, is the profound, soul-satisfying feeling of justice. The feeling of finally receiving what was always rightfully yours. It is as if the universe itself is taking a deep bow and acknowledging. This Leo gave too much light, shone too brightly, offered too much warmth without receiving the material equivalent. The time has come to balance the scales. My dear Leo, there is a fundamental truth about your relationship with money that I need you to absorb into your very cells. You were never destined for financial struggle or mediocrity. That is anathema to your very nature. Your soul's natural frequency is one of abundance, of luxury, of royalty, and of true effortless generosity. Not the forced, strained generosity of someone who has little, but the magnificent, overflowing generosity of a soul who has so much that they can give without a moment's thought or worry. The problem, the core of the past imbalance, is that you have been trying to be this magnanimous giving person even when your own material reality did not support it. And this, my beautiful friend, created an energetic paradox that the universe is now rushing to correct. This greatest financial reward that is surging toward you is not a lottery win. It is not a gift. It is a cosmic correction. It is the universe meticulously adjusting your material reality to perfectly reflect your energetic reality. You have always been rich in spirit, wealthy in talent, abundant in charisma, and a billionaire in your capacity to create value and joy. Now your bank account is simply catching up to the immense inner wealth you have always carried. You will begin to notice people, opportunities, and situations start to orbit you in a different way. It will be as if a veil has been lifted from their eyes and they can finally recognize that you are not ordinary, that your time, your attention, your ideas, and your creative fire have a premium, non-negotiable value. And for the first time in your life, you will be able to state that premium value with a calm, unshakable confidence, without feeling a shred of guilt or a flicker of fear that you are asking for too much. This entire breathtaking transformation in your financial life was set into motion the very moment you stopped accepting crumbs as if they were a banquet. The moment you looked at your life, at your heart, and you made a new sacred vow to yourself: I deserve more. I am more. That internal shift, that quiet click of self-worth, locking into place, was the trigger. It was the permission slip that unleashed a torrent of cosmic forces that were simply waiting for your command to completely reorganize your material reality in your favor. You may not have consciously recognized it, my friend, but something has fundamentally shifted in your energetic signature recently. A powerful, regal refusal to continue settling for less than you know you are worth. And this energetic shift is magnetizing the greatest financial reward of your life toward you at warp speed. And what I find so breathtakingly beautiful, what truly makes my heart sing about what is happening for you, is that the abundance that is coming will not require you to become a different person. It will simply allow you to be more yourself, more gloriously, unapologetically, radiantly you, more generous, more creative, more magnetic, more of a leader. The money that is flowing to you will amplify all of your most beautiful, natural qualities rather than contradicting them. You are about to discover the most liberating truth of all. It is possible to be authentically Leo and wildly, wonderfully prosperous at the same time. For years, you may have carried the heavy limiting belief that you had to choose between being true to your generous heart and achieving financial success. That to make money, you would have to compromise your integrity, accept situations that didn't honor your worth, and work in dull, gray environments that diminished your glorious shine. But the great financial reward that is now upon you will completely shatter this illusion forever. You will discover with profound clarity that the more authentically Leo you are, the more you lead, with your heart create with joy and shine without apology. The more magnetic you become to opportunities for true, lasting, and meaningful abundance. The wealth that is approaching your life has a specific quality. It has the quality of liberation. It will allow you to be the Leo you were always destined to be. Generous without worry, creative without limitations, a leader without compromises that tarnish your soul. You will finally have the resources to implement your most ambitious and beautiful visions, to support the people and causes you believe in, to create positive, world-changing impacts on a scale you have only dreamed of. It is as if the universe is finally saying, here are the material tools you need for the sacred spiritual mission of spreading light and joy that you always knew you had. Can you imagine what it will feel like to finally have the financial resources to do everything your magnificent, generous heart has always yearned to do, my dear Leo? One of the most powerful things about this financial reward is that it is not just for you. Your journey, your success, will inspire every other Leo who witnesses it to also stand up and claim the value they deserve. You will become a living, breathing testament to the fact that it is possible to be authentic, generous, creative, and fabulously, abundantly wealthy. Your prosperity will shatter the tired old belief that good and generous people can't be rich. But to fully receive and anchor this reward, my friend, you must be prepared for a fundamental shift in your identity. You will need to lovingly but firmly release the identity of the person who gives more than they receive, and fully joyfully embrace the new identity of a person who creates and receives value in a beautiful, balanced, and abundant flow. This may seem simple, but for a Leo so accustomed to being the giver, learning to receive with grace and without guilt can be one of the greatest challenges, and also one of the most profound liberations. The energy of this great financial reward has already begun to manifest in your life through small but significant signs. Perhaps you've noticed people are seeking you out more for your advice, for your ideas, for your leadership. Perhaps you've realized your opinions suddenly carry more weight in important discussions. Perhaps you felt a new, unshakable confidence when speaking about your projects, your dreams, your value. These are the signs. The universe is whispering to you, preparing you. Over the next few weeks, this energy will intensify, growing from a whisper to a roar. You will receive proposals, invitations, and opportunities that will be substantially quantifiably better than anything you have ever been offered before. And most importantly, you will have the clarity and the regal confidence to recognize your true value and to negotiate accordingly. No more accepting offers that do not recognize your excellence. No more working for less than you are worth. No more discounting your incredible talent just to be more accessible. Your greatest financial reward comes with the joyful responsibility to use this abundance in a way that honors both your own prosperity and your soul's deep natural generosity. You will discover that when you have real resources, your ability to help, to uplift, and to create positive change multiplies exponentially. But this time, it will be a conscious, strategic act of helping, that does not deplete or compromise your own stability. It will be the generosity of a king or queen, not a martyr. What is changing in your life is not just the amount of money you will have. It is the very quality of your relationship with abundance itself. You will stop seeing money as something you must chase or earn through sacrifice, and you will begin to experience it as a natural, joyful extension of the boundless wealth you already have internally. This shift in perspective will transform not only your bank account, but your entire beautiful life experience. During this powerful period of transition, you may notice that some people around you, particularly those who have grown accustomed to your overgiving, become uncomfortable with your growing prosperity and your newfound boundaries. They may try to convince you that money isn't everything, or that you're changing. My dear Leo, I want you to bless them and release them. Do not let these voices influence you. They represent the old, limited energy that you are ascending from. The people who truly love you, who truly value your magnificent heart, will celebrate your prosperity. They will cheer for you because they know you deserve it, and they know you will use your abundance in ways that elevate everyone around you. You will also attract new people into your life, a new pride of Lions people who also operate on a frequency of abundance, who will create mutually prosperous and joyful partnerships with you. This great financial reward will finally give you the one thing every Leo soul deeply desires: the ability to be truly magnanimous without harming yourself. To be the generous, life-giving soul you have always been, but now with real resources to back it up. To support the causes you believe in, to help the people you admire, to invest in important projects, all without ever compromising your own financial security again. Imagine what it will feel like to wake up every single day knowing you have enough resources to implement any brilliant idea that springs from your creative mind. Imagine what it will be like to say yes to growth opportunities, to travel, to education, to experiences without worrying about the cost. Imagine being able to be spontaneously, joyfully generous whenever your heart calls you to be, without having to check your bank balance. This financial freedom will unleash levels of creativity, leadership, and joy within you that you never knew were possible. My dear Leo, what moves me most about this financial reward is that it will validate something you have always known in the deepest part of your soul, but perhaps doubted in your most difficult moments. You truly have exceptional, undeniable value. You truly deserve overflowing abundance. You are truly born to thrive. And now, the material world is finally going to reflect this glorious truth that has always been true in the energetic realm. Be especially attentive now to opportunities where you can lead, create, inspire, and shine. These are not just opportunities for personal expression. They are the direct golden channels for your financial reward to manifest. And when this abundance fully establishes itself in your life, you will look back and understand that all those moments of financial hardship were actually investments in your character. Every time you maintained your integrity, every time you continued to deliver quality work for less than you were worth, every time you chose to shine rather than shrink, all of it was building your energetic reputation, your cosmic credit. And that credit is now being converted with divine timing into the greatest financial reward of your life. Are you ready, my beautiful Leo, to finally live at the level of abundance that has always been compatible with the immense richness of your spirit? If this message has resonated with your lion heart, it is your soul's confirmation that you are energetically aligned and ready to receive. I would be so honored if you would share in the comments below. Let us know you are ready by declaring, "I am ready to receive my divine reward." and perhaps share one small sign you've noticed recently that your energy is shifting. Your experiences will create a powerful wave of inspiration for other Leos in our beautiful Cosmic Wisdom family. Please make sure you are subscribed and have your notifications turned on, because your financial reward is just the beginning of a life of conscious abundance. You will need guidance on how to manage this prosperity with wisdom, how to invest in ways that grow your wealth, and how to use your abundance to create even more joy and light in the world. A Leo's greatest financial reward is coming, not as an undeserved gift, but as the fair, just, and glorious payment for all the light you have already offered the world. You have passed the test. You have proven you can maintain your radiant essence even when resources were limited. Now it is time to discover how brilliantly you can shine when you finally have the resources to be fully magnificently yourself. Get ready. Your golden era is about to begin.